so people wonder whether the United Nations Human Rights Committee defends the right to property. In fact, if we look at the Covenant for Civil and Political Rights, there is no specific article that is dedicated to the protection of property. In other words, do we have the right to our house, land, money, shares under the United Nations Human Rights Protection System, and in particular under the Covenant for Civil and Political Rights? Well, in fact, the Covenant was signed in the years where we still had this Soviet Union and, its satellite countries. The Soviet bloc did not recognize the right to property. So how do we deal? Do we function without the right to property under the United Nations Human Rights System? No, this is not correct. We have, for instance, concluding observations on Swaziland from 2017 in points 12 and 13. The United Nations Human Rights Committee explains that if a state recognizes the right to property under its internal legislation, then people enjoy the right to effective remedy. That is established by the Covenant, by Article 2, Paragraph 3 of the Covenant. So in other words, if the country recognizes your rights to property, then the Covenant gives you an additional right to protect this right to property under Article 2, Paragraph 3. In this manner, the United Nations Human Rights Committee deals with the world. As you know, we still have some countries in the world who do not fully recognize the right to property, like North Korea. And then the United Nations Human Rights Committee says, from the point where you enjoy the right to effective remedy in respect of your property, you have the right to compensation in a case of expropriation.